Hi guys, Ariel with Arielpaints. Today we are going to do an experiment. I really want to do glitter beards this summer for some of my festivals. So I've been doing some research on different ways to apply glitter beards, watched a bunch of tutorials on YouTube, and I've come up with a way that I think I want to do my glitter beards, but I've never done it before. So I have a willing participant here in the studio with me who is going to help us out. Calvin, come say hi. This is our beard. So I watched a lot of different ways to do these, and many of them used glue and all sorts of stuff, but I think we're gonna try it with face paint and see how it looks. And hopefully we'll have a win, and I will have a new way to do glitter beards this summer. So stick around and we can do the experiment together. So what I'm gonna do is actually use face paint and then apply the glitter on top of the face paint, and we're going to see how that works. So I am using paint that correlates with the glitter color, so this kind of dark hot pink. All right, so what I'm going to do is I have my sponge loaded, and I'm going to get my glitter ready as well, so that once I'm applying the paint onto his beard, I can immediately start spraying the glitter so it sticks. And I think I'm going to cover you up a little bit here so that any glitter that falls doesn't completely coat you. All right, I'm gonna have you turn a little bit more. All right. So it seems a little dry because we want it to be pretty wet in order for the glitter to have some place to stick. So I just add a little bit more water, and I'm gonna coat this section beard, and then I'm just going to use my poofer bottle, and I am going to poof on some glitter. And then I'm going to pick up what fell in my hand, and I'm going to go back and I'm going to press it in. I think that looks pretty good. It's very shiny. Turn that way a little bit. Not bad. How's it feel?
Doesn't feel like anything's on there.
No?
Nope.
Good. All right, let's try another color. I feel like this makes so much more sense than using glue or oil or something gross, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I can't imagine people appreciate that at the end of the day when they go home and you try to get glue out of your beard. Doesn't that sound awful?
It sounds like it'd be heavy too, feeling like on your face.
Yeah. All right, so turn a little bit and then tip your chin up. We're gonna do orange. So far, one tip I would give you is make sure, unlike when you are sponging and doing stenciling, or if you're going to sponge over skin, really soak the paint and soak the sponge because the hair is dry, right? So you have to overcompensate a little bit. So it's gonna feel a little odd because it's not the same consistency you want when you are actually face painting. And then I would go rub up and down over the beard, and this will also vary depending on how thick or long someone's beard is. All right, do some orange glitter, and I'm definitely getting some fallout, but it's not so bad. So again, I'm going to pick up some of that glitter and I'm going to press it in with that same sponge. I think it looks cool. I think we have a winner. That looks great. I like it. What do you think? Is this your first glitter beard?
Yes, it is.
Yes?
Yeah. Slowly becoming more beautiful.
One step at a time. I'm going to do the same thing with the green. I've really saturated my cake. I'm going to get a nice build up. I've got my green glitter ready. And we're going to do this section. I'm going to rake it through his beard. I think using the face paint too, unlike using glue or oil or aloe or all the different things I saw people use online, it's going to enhance these colors of the glitter that you're applying. So you're really kind of doubling down your chances of getting those colors that you want. And it looks really good. So again, you can pick up some of the loose glitter from the fallout and then just press it in, kind of like a little insurance policy. Make sure you get as much pigment and color into each section as you want. So now let's do blue, and then I want to try a rainbow cake as well. So I'm going to really saturate it to the point of it being dripping and load up my sponge. And then rake that through so I get the pigment on there. And then I'm going to add the blue glitter. Another tip, and I did this on purpose, was if you're picking paint to correlate with your glitter, pick a slightly brighter color than your glitter so that you don't end up getting too dark of a value. The lighter color showing through is going to enhance the darker glitter rather than the other way around. All right, take a look. What do you think?
Very handsome.
You are very handsome. Does it feel okay?
Yeah, I can't feel anything on my beard at
No?
all, which is nice. It doesn't feel wet. It doesn't feel heavy. So.
Good. Good, I'm glad. I can't imagine how it would feel.
And it doesn't feel like a hairspray or like a gel would. You know, it really just feels natural.
Yeah. A lot of the videos that I originally saw, people were using like aloe gel or hair gel that would get hard and crispy. And I don't like the idea of that, especially if someone has a long beard and they want you to paint it. And then if it gets all hard and like, you know, stiff and that gross, crispy, like curly hair feeling, I don't think that would look very good either. Because essentially people are going to be wearing this all day at a festival or something, and I think that sounds awful. So I'm really glad this is working. All right, so I want to try doing a rainbow cake. You guys have seen me do this over just regular hair, my hair and Billy's hair before. So I think it'd be really cool to try it on a beard, which was Calvin's idea. Isn't that a good idea? It's like he knows what he's doing or something. So let's try that, and then I'm just gonna use the Mama Clown white glitter over it so that we still have a glitter beard effect, but we'll see what the rainbow looks like. Sound good?
Let's do it.
All right. So same thing, I'm really gonna saturate my cake and get my sponge loaded up, and most likely you're gonna have to do this a couple times because one round is not gonna be enough. So spray your cake a few times and make sure your sponge is really, really well loaded. So I am going to press.
Well, that looks beautiful actually. It's
Yeah,
really
it looks
bright.
Great. Yeah, I've done it on, you know, our heads of hair over and over and over again. But it just didn't even occur to me to do it on a beard, which makes no sense. You'd think I would have thought of that. But I mean, I think it looks even great without glitter, which is kind of nice because a lot of people really hate glitter. So if somebody's not down with the glitter idea, then you can just do the split cake and the one strokes and you have like a cool look. But for our sake, let's spray it with a little bit of white iridescent glitter just to give it an extra pop, and it looks really cool. But you know there's one thing we have to do still, right?
My mustache?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Just thinking that.
Yeah, we can't not do that. All right, so I'm gonna have you like, yep, exactly, kind of bend your lip over so that it's exposed. And then the same way I tell you guys when you're like doing butterflies and stuff, pinch your sponge and don't try to put all the colors down at once. do them in sections. So I did the blue and then the middle, and then I'll do the pink and the red on the other side. And this is how you can manipulate your sponge work to get more accurate results. That looks amazing. It's a rainbow mustache. It's awesome. I love it. You dig it?
I dig it. I think it would be really fun.
I think so too. There's a little bit of face paint around, but not much. So we all have wipes and stuff in our kits when we're face painting. If we were on the job, I'd probably get a wet wipe and just kind of wipe around where there's a little bit of face paint coming through, and then maybe clean up the bottom. If I don't go all the way down, I'd probably do kind of a cut edge there like you would if you were a barber, so that way they can walk around all day and feel good about their face paint. But really there's not a lot of mess there at all.
No.
Yeah, I think it looks great. I feel like this experiment was a win.
Well, I think guys will really have as quick as simple, and like I said, it doesn't feel heavy.
Okay, the only other thing I want to try is a little bit of chunky glitter. This is the gel glitter, which is not ideal over face paint, but because we're doing this on hair, I think it's going to be okay. But otherwise, I'd probably use a wax-based chunky glitter. But in the case you have, go ahead and turn that way for me a little bit, something that's not popping so much, or if you have someone who's like a little bit extra and they want something fun that's like even more in your face, you can throw a little bit of chunky glitter in as well. And again, because we're not so worried about smearing the face paint, because it's down in like the hair follicles and more on the skin than it is on the hair, I think we can just push some chunky glitter right in there, and it's gonna enhance the look a little bit more. So probably not a necessary step, but I can see some circumstances where it'd be really fun to add the extra element of texture. So yeah, that works. And it just brings it up a little bit of more glimmery and shiny, because chunky glitter of course picks up more light. So yeah. You can even tell in the camera, so they'll probably be able to tell the difference. Here, go that way again. It does make it much more sparkly. So I probably wouldn't do it over someone's entire face, but maybe in certain sections. Or if someone has just like a goatee or something, you could do chunky glitter and it's gonna add a ton more sparkle and personality. But yeah, it works really well. So there you go, guys. I think the experiment was a success. I'm not going to try anything else. I think using face paint makes the most sense. I have so much face paint in my kit already, and every pigment you could imagine. For me to go buy something else, I don't think is realistic. And I know that Calvin's going to be able to get that out later, because just with water, it's all going to dissolve. So unlike using glue or different hair products or things, it's not going to be sticky. It's going to wear well all day, and he's going to be able to remove it. And I love being able to use rainbow cakes as well, because the combinations are endless. It's so quick and it's really, really fun. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will continue to post videos and show you guys all of the cool glitter beards I do this summer on Instagram. So please follow along, and I will see you guys in my next video. There you go.
Hi, this is Calvin with Arielpaints. I'm here to be a glitter beard model today. Glitter attack!
Great, thanks. This was not part of the deal. Bye, guys.